Inquiring minds want to know, whatever happened to Steve Urkel from Family Matters? I'm Tyrone Bowman. This is Tyrone Bowman Tonight. The topic of discussion, Steve Urkel. Where is he now? I found an article from looper.com, so I think I'd like to read it to you on tonight. Hopefully, answer some of your questions. Quote, during the 90s, just about the only catchphrase spouting TV kid more famous than Steve Urkel was Bart Simpson. But the popularity of Steve Urkel never would have happened without actor Jaleel White, whose TV career began with a 1984 appearance on The Jeffersons when he was only 3 years old. In 85 and 86, White played a recurring role on the CBS sitcom Charlie and Company. He also appeared in a handful of movies and made guest appearances on other TV series. White was even up for the role of Rudy on The Cosby Show, but lost the part at the last minute to Keisha Knight Pulliam. That's my tragic auditioning story, he told Vanity Fair. We were all packed up and ready to move to New York, and my agent had told my parents that they needed to start looking for plans to live out there. Next thing you know, there was one more audition, and that was supposed to be a formality at the network, and a little girl comes walking in. The rest is history. 4 years later, White landed a role that was supposed to be one off of mid-season appearance on ABC's Family Matters. However, the character of Steve Urkel skyrocketed to fan favorite status, making White a major celebrity at just 12 years old. White has said he didn't initially feel welcomed by the cast of Family Matters, but as reported in Entertainment Weekly, White gave his co-stars credit, saying, "They knew more than I did about the business." At that age, but I do think they do deserve credit at times for never having helped foster a more harmonious environment. Although none of White's projects have been as iconic as his role on Family Matters, the actor never stopped working. So read along to catch up on everything White has done over the last 20 plus years and how his career is coming full circle. Jaleel White wasn't just Urkel, he was also Sonic. Wow, that's something to know. Jaleel White had a very busy handful of years in the 90s while he was starring in Family Matters as Steve Urkel. White also began a side hustle on another staple of the era's popular culture, Sonic the Hedgehog. White voiced Sonic in multiple series, including the 1993's The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog and the 1994's slightly more serious-minded Sonic the Hedgehog on ABC Saturday mornings. After the conclusion of Family Matters, White returned to Sonic once more for the 1999 series Sonic Underground. White also played audio-only roles on several other animated programs. These include a guest appearance on a 2013 episode of Regular Show, a 2016 episode of Legends of Chamberlain Heights, and 3 episodes as the voice of Gene the Genie in the 2017 DuckTales series. White even reprised his role as Steve Urkel in a 2019 episode of Scooby-Doo and Guess Who? Despite the popularity of Steve Urkel, Jaleel White was eager to leave the role behind. He felt he had outgrown the iconic character years before Family Matters ended, and told Vanity Fair, "I knew physically I had made certain sacrifices to keep that property alive, just couldn't be made anymore. I was changing my hair, I was staying out of the gym. To be honest, I was retarding my own growth as a man in order to maintain the authenticity to what I thought the character should be. This is something many child actors have experienced, but adult TV actors can also find themselves trapped by their own success." As White told the New York Times back in 1999, "Until you break your Vinnie Barbino Mork mold, that's what you are." They sold that character, Steve Urkel, for a decade. You think you can go out and break that in a year? No way. This is a common frustration amongst actors who are strongly associated with a former television role. Because of these frustrations, White was obviously thrilled to start a new series playing a grown-up man in the appropriately titled Grown-Ups on UPN. White starred in 22 episodes of the short-lived 1999 series as J. Calvin Frazier, a young man who works in middle management at a correlated box company. Although the series was canceled after only one season, White's comedic timing remained as impeccable as ever. White's schedule might have cleared up a bit after Family Matters, but he still kept very busy. The fact that he attended college and got a degree around the same general time Grown Ups and Sonic Underground were in production boggles the mind. White attended the UCLA after Family Matters ended and graduated in 2001 with a bachelor's degree in film and television. Making the choice to attend college despite having a successful acting career certainly attests to the effort White's family made to keep him grounded during his famous childhood. As White told The Hollywood Reporter, it helped preserve my sense of reality. White explained in a different interview, really UCLA was just about getting the degree for my mother, and at that time, seeing what was going on in my peers' heads. White went on to say, I remember it upset my mom terribly that when I graduated from college, I only had one person from the press there to take my picture. It made me understand that sometimes when you're not getting a whole lot of attention, you're actually walking the right path. After finishing college, White landed guest appearances in a variety of popular shows, playing everything from a young lawyer interviewing for a job on Boston Legal to a prison inmate named Porter in House. In NCIS, White played a real estate investor who stumbles upon a dead body. White has been in a couple of episodes of Psych, playing a member of a Capello trio who winds up involved in the investigation of a murder, not once but twice. White played a police officer in an episode of Bones. In an episode of Hawaii 5.0, White played a man who wakes up after partying with a couple of friends to find a dead woman in the hotel room. In Drunk History, White played Bass Reeves, Grandmaster Cass, and Martin Luther King Jr. doing historical reenactments in 3 episodes of the hilarious series. Although White rarely found himself in recurring roles, he seems to enjoy the variety and having opportunities to work with an array of actors. White told Parade, I did an episode of Boston Legal, and I was on a stage with William Shatner and Candice Bergen. That's really what I want out of my career. I want to work with the best, because when you work with the best, you surprise yourself. Never surrender, never quit.